Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Katarina. I film videos about project planning, cruelty-free and vegan beauty, and I'm just trying to enjoy my own makeup collection. I am really excited about today's video. As you can see, I will be starting a new project pan. So this is going to be my 30 by 30 project pan. I believe this type of project is created by Carli. She's doing her 40 by 40 project pan. I have seen other people doing projects like this too. Metropolitan Kreyole, I hope I said your name right, please correct me if I didn't say it right, but she's doing 26 by 26. Then Kailee Wesley is doing 30 by 30 with eyeshadows, so she wants to hit pan on 30 eyeshadows. So what I will be doing is that I will try to hit pan on 15 eyeshadows and I will try to finish 15 products. So that's in total 30 products. Now this one is going to be a real long-term project for me. Last week I turned 28. So yes, this is going to be an almost 2-year project pan. And I have picked some products that are really challenging, so challenging that I might not even be able to finish them within 1 year. For example, I picked one blush, and you know how I feel about panning blushes. I don't want to use the same blush every single day. I think blush would be doable in a year, but I don't want to wear it that often. I have picked some lip products. I have been panning lip products previously and then I have been kinda sick of those, but I try not to take too much pressure on these lip products because I know I will get so sick of a lip product if I wear the same one over and over again. But these ones, I'm happy if I can finish them within the next 2 years, so I don't have that much pressure on finishing these quickly. A lot of these products I have picked into this project are something that they don't really show that much progress within a short amount of time, so I don't feel I want to film monthly updates to this project. I think the updates would be really boring, at least during the first year of this project. So what I have decided to do with this project is to update you in every 3 months. Within 3 months I believe I can make some noticeable progress with some products, and then I don't think the updates are going to be too repetitive. So that is the idea of this project and the basic information. Go check out Carli and everyone else who is doing this kind of project. I will try to check out if there's other people that I didn't mention who is doing this kind of project, and I will also link them down below. But this should be super fun. So without further ado, let's get into my products. Let's actually start with the eyeshadows that I do want to hit pan on. So by the time that I will turn 30, I want to hit pan on every single eyeshadow in my Too Faced Chocolate Bar eyeshadow palette. This is my oldest eyeshadow palette. I got it 5 years ago, so in 2 years when this project will end, this palette is going to be 7 years old, and honestly I don't know if at that point I do even want to keep it anymore because it's so old. We'll see if it's still good then. Now it is still performing really well. It still smells chocolate quite faintly, but the scent is there. I really do love this palette, but the thing is that because I have been so focused on panning some of my other eyeshadows, I haven't really used this as much as I would like to. So I really do want to hit pan on all of these eyeshadows. I'm not going to be too focused on this anymore. I will be starting a sort of pan those eyeshadows later this month, where I will randomize eyeshadows from this palette and from my next year's pan that palette to try to hit pan on already this year. But this year my ABH Modern Renaissance is still going to be my main focus what comes to panning eyeshadows, and also the panning solitaire. So I will just like slowly start to pan this, but I hope that during the next couple of years I can hit pan on all of these eyeshadows. Hopefully I could even finish some of these eyeshadows. I know that I don't want to finish all of these. For example, this purple over here, I don't like it so much that I would like to finish it, but I would like to challenge myself to hit pan on it. This eyeshadow palette has 16 shades in it, but I have hit one pan already, so I have hit pan on Marzipan, so that doesn't count. So In this project, my goal is to hit pan on all of the other eyeshadows in this palette. So we'll see if I have any pans by the first update in 3 months. I think it should be doable. I think I should be able to hit 1 or 2 pans by 10, but we'll see. Then let's move on to the 15 products that I do want to finish during the next couple of years. First is the only complexion product I'm going to pick. So this one is the Revolution Lace Baking Powder. I was actually able to empty today this container where the powder comes, because this is really inconvenient. But the powder is now in this container. So this container is from Lily Lolo. I have used up the powder ages ago, but I wanted to save this container because this is really useful. There is a shifter there and you can close it, so I really do like this. I had previously the RCMA No Color powder, and that one is even worse packaging than this. So because of that, I do want to save this container. This is really nice. But this is now completely full. Now this Revolution Lace Baking Powder I only use under my eyes. I don't really bake. I don't like how it looks on my under eyes. I try to use as little powder as possible. I need a little bit because otherwise it's going to be creasing. But lately I have been into a little bit less concealer, a little bit less powder, so this is going to take a while on me. Next product that I picked into this project is the only blush I picked. I don't like panning blushes. I just don't like to wear the same blush every single day. Thankfully this blush is my favorite blush, so it shouldn't be that difficult, and I don't think I need to wear it every day, but a great thing about this blush is that it goes with a lot of different looks. So this one is the e.l.f. Baked Blush in the shade Rich Rose. I have actually made quite good progress on this one previously. It is a baked blush, and actually when you look at it, it's quite flat. It used to be way more domed. To be honest, I think I could be able to finish this one within 1 year. I don't think there's that much product, or it maybe depends how deep it goes. We'll see as I start panning it. The reason I want to pick this one to this project is that this is now that I was able to finish my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in Mood Exposure. This one is my oldest blush. It has been over 4 years since I got this, and even though blush is something that stays good a little bit longer, I still figured I want to start working on this one right now. And there is the blush swatched. It is a beautiful, glowy, really neutral, brownish blush. Then I picked 2 highlighters to this project. These are both depotted and they are here in my magnetic face palette. To be honest, I think I could be able to finish these quite quickly, but I don't want to put too much pressure on myself. Sorry about that. So they are from my go-to magnetic palette, and they are this one over here. This I am wearing actually today. It's really pretty pink highlighter. This is depotted from the BH Cosmetics Carli Bybel Deluxe Edition palette. I just want to move out some of these depotted highlighters, and I rather want to have my cheek products in compacts if possible. And then the another highlighter is this one over here. This one is from a brand called We Care Icon. It is exclusively sold in Finland in a store called Sokos. I'm pretty sure it's just like private labeled. This is depotted from their highlighter palette. And I do really much like this highlighter. I'm going to show you swatches of these two. This We Care Icon highlighter is like a really neutral, almost pulls a little bit cool. And it can be really hard to find highlighters like that. So there you can see them. This is the We Care Icon highlighter. Very often champagne highlighters, they pull so golden, but this one, it's just like really, really neutral. So I love it. Then I have picked 2 eyeshadows into this project, and I will try to use these up. Now I will say that if there's something in this project that I'm going to fail with, it's going to be these 2. These are going to be really challenging, and they are like large amount of eyeshadow and they are quite similar, they just have different undertones to them. Something that I have noticed is that one of the first colors I will hit pan on or finish in eyeshadow palette is a deep matte brown. And I know a lot of people are not making as good progress on deep matte browns. And you know, I don't want to compare my progress to anyone else's, but I think a lot of people don't like to use that deep colors on their eye looks. But I almost always want to wear a deep matte brown on my outer corner, because I do have so hooded eyes that if I do my eyeshadow look using just really light colors, I think my eyes look just like flat, and the deep matte brown in the outer corner, it just brings so much depth to my eyes. Also, if the undertone of the brown is right, I can wear it on my brows. These two I probably wouldn't. They have undertones that I don't think go with my hair color, but that's the reason why I make so good progress with those eyeshadows. I just feel I need that to bring dimension to my look. So I will be bringing into this project two really challenging deep matte brown eyeshadows, but you know, I'm already out of the shade Cypress Amber in my Modern Renaissance. I finished it already a couple of months ago, then my next year's that palette. It does have some browns, but it doesn't have a really deep brown. Maybe I will just like tell you what palette I'm thinking of panning next year. It is going to be this BH Cosmetics Modern Mattes eyeshadow palette. And I probably will just try to finish up some of these neutrals and get more use out of it and hit pan on these colorful ones. But in this palette, as you can see, the browns, they don't go deep. And then there is black, but I personally think that black can be a little bit too harsh on, especially on warmer looks. It just doesn't go that well. So because of that, I am going to be bringing into this project two deep matte browns. One of them is a really warm brown, so it wouldn't go with any other than warmer looks, and then one of them is more neutral, so it goes with more neutral looks and maybe even with cooler toned looks. So the first one of this is a loose eyeshadow. This one is from Geek, Chic Cosmetics. It is from their Win or Die collection and it's called Sellsword. I'm not exactly sure how much product there is because the writing has worn off a little bit. There's writing there, but it's where the weight is, it's kind of like messy. I cannot really figure it out. But yeah, this one I am wearing today in my outer corner. I'm going to swatch this to you. This one is like quite neutral brown and it does have like a little bit of red undertone to it. Not too much, but a little bit. So because of that, I necessarily wouldn't wear this one on my brows. But it's pretty neutral, so I think this will go with cooler toned looks and also with neutral looks. And the another deep matte brown I'm going to be bringing into this project is currently in my go-to magnetic palette, and I'm going to show this to you. So if you don't want to see any spoilers to any project pans, maybe skip a little bit ahead, but yeah, I have some pan here on eyeshadows that are in other projects, but the eyeshadow I will be bringing into this project is this one over here. It is depotted from the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Androgyny eyeshadow palette. I decided to no longer support Jeffree Star's brand. I have for a long time gone back and forth with it. I really wanted to believe that he's changed because I do like his products. His brand is cruelty-free and vegan, but I just can't. But I filmed a video where I was talking about 3 brands / influencers that I don't want to support anymore. It was my last video, so check it out if you want to hear more my reasonings behind this. But anyways, this eyeshadow is like a deep warm matte brown, so let me swatch it compared to the other one. So there you can see, I don't think swatched they look that different, but in my opinion this Jeffree Star one is clearly warmer. I think it would go in neutral looks maybe, but not in cool looks. So yeah, maybe it's like shooting myself to the foot because I'm picking two eyeshadows that are this similar. I'm going to be working on both of these eyeshadows. And hopefully I could finish at least one of them, but we'll see. Maybe I should have picked something different, but I don't want to go back now because the loose eyeshadow, I want to finish it because I don't see a point why I should have a matte loose eyeshadow. And then the Jeffree Star products that I have, I do want to pan because I'm no longer supporting his company. So yeah. Okay, then the rest of the products I will be picking into this project are lip products. So 2 lip liners, let's start with those. I will be panning the Jeffree Star Velour lip liner in the shade Celebrity Skin. I really hate the packaging of this one. I mean, what's the point of that golden thing? It's so unnecessary. This is a great formula, but honestly I think PH Cosmetics and Gosh formula is just as good and way more affordable than this. What I do like about this formula is that when it dries down it's smudge proof. But this one is like a nude lip liner, there is not that much left, so this is probably going to be one of the first products in this project that I will be able to finish. Who knows even if I could finish this one by the first update, but if not by the first, maybe by the second. Then the another lip liner that I will be rolling into this project is the Lord & Berry Romantic Rose lip liner. I am wearing this today, I do have lipstick on too, but this is the lip liner I used. This one was in my Throwback 30 project pan. Or no, this one wasn't in that. This one was in my Rolling Lippies project pan and I really didn't do good progress at all. But if in the 2 next years I could finish this, I would be super happy. It's not like a lot of product left, but I just don't wear pink lips that often. However, in this project I will be having 2 pink lipsticks that go with this lip liner, so I should be able to get way better use out of this one. Okay, then I do have some lipsticks in this project. So first, Essence Color & Care lipstick in the shade Life's My Runway. This is a nice nude and actually there's not much left. If I really used this like every single day, I think this would be gone in a month, but I don't want to wear same lip color every single day. With these lipsticks, what I will say is that right now I'm more focusing on finishing my Too Faced Melted lipstick in the shade Melted Chihuahua that is in my Partners in Cream project pan, and then I do have 3 lip products in the Graveyard project pan that I'm focusing on during the summertime and during fall, and that project will end on Halloween, so after that I will be more focusing on these, but those are the ones that I do prioritize right now. To be honest, this one I'm not necessarily going to wear at all before like next winter. This is kind of like a pinky nude, and I think when fall comes I don't necessarily want to wear something like this so much. So maybe I could finish this one like next winter, next spring. I have 3 lipsticks from Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and all of those 3 I do want to finish up during this project. So first is the Jeffree Star Lip Ammunition in the shade Red Rum. This is my favorite lipstick, so in a way it's a bummer that I'm no longer supporting him. However, I want to rather find another new favorite lipstick. This is my perfect red lipstick. It is really beautiful blue toned red, absolutely stunning. What I do love about this one is that it has enough red in it. This one has been in the Roulette Pan collab. The Roulette Pan collab finale is in just like a couple of days, so you can see my progress with this lipstick during the past 4 months 10, but it actually gives me hope that this is doable, especially since I do love red lipstick. It's just my favorite lip color ever. It goes with, well, it doesn't go with every look. I don't think red goes that well with colorful eyeshadows, and the problem this year is that a lot of the eyeshadows that I am still working on are more or less colorful, but it is such a classic lip color that I do love to wear. I always feel beautiful when I'm wearing red lipstick, so the color itself is not problem. If there is a problem, it is that it doesn't necessarily go with all of the eyeshadow looks, but I love it, so I'm pretty confident that during the next couple of years I can finish it. And there is the swatch. Then I have two liquid lipsticks from Jeffree Star. So first is the Jeffree Star Velour liquid lipstick in the shade Gemini, I think it is. I'm actually Gemini, that's why I bought this lipstick. But also this is a pretty color. It is this neutral color. Oh my gosh, that swatch is bad. There you can see it right there. Really pretty neutral color that goes with a lot of different looks. Another liquid lipstick that I'm going to be panning from him is the Velour liquid lipstick in the shade Rose Madder. This one I'm actually wearing today. This is in the Project 10 Uses Roulette. And I have worn it a couple of times now during the past week or two, and I have been really enjoying this. In spring when I tried to wear this, I didn't like this. I guess it is because we are now like in summer that I do like this color more. It is like this pretty pink. It has a brightness to it, but it's not like super bright. So in spring I felt like it's kind of like not bright enough to be a fun pink, but then not muted enough to be a natural pink. But I actually think that now, for example, I have gotten a little bit tan. It looks more like a natural pink. There it is swatched, it's really pretty, and this one might take a while for me to pan, we'll see. Something I need to say is that I feel that these have, and this one especially, has started to dry up a little bit. Because when I look into the tube, it just looks like there is not that much product, and I know with this lipstick that I have not worn this that much. So I don't know if it has slowly started to dry up, but it really looks quite empty. I don't think I can show it to you. No, I cannot show it to you, but it really looks quite empty when I look there. But we'll see. Maybe I can finish this one like during the next spring and summertime, but right now I do want to make progress on it. That lipstick goes with the Lord & Berry lip liner, and moving on I will be rolling in a Lord & Berry lipstick. This one is their lipstick in Intimacy. This one was in the Throwback 30 project pan, and I wasn't able to finish it, but look, there's really not much left in this. The difference between this one and the Jeffree Star Rose Madder is that this one is more like a cool toned, kind of like dusty pink. This is really beautiful in my opinion. There you can see the difference. This one I would say it's way more my type of pink because it's not quite as bright. I love it, but it is older. I do want to use it up, and I don't think this is vegan. So in future I do want to replace it with a vegan alternative. Next is the oldest lipstick I have in my collection. Now I don't want to pan this. I would want to have this forever, but the thing is that this lipstick is like, what, 4.5 years old. It's just too old. I need to use it up. I'm probably going to buy a backup because this is such a unique color, so yeah, I'm going to buy the backup. I really want it. I love this. This is the NYX Simply Vamp Lip Cream in the shade Covet. Let me show you a swatch of this one. This is a really beautiful burgundy shade with metallic finish to it. It's absolutely amazing. It's really matte. It almost looks like a matte liquid lipstick, but it's really comfortable. So it's really unique. The only thing similar to this that I have seen is the Black Moon Cosmetics Black Metals lipstick in Armageddon. And I was thinking if I should buy that one to replace this, but I don't really want to, because if I just can, I will rather buy a normal lipstick, not a liquid lipstick. So yeah, I think I'm going to buy the backup, but as I said, this is 4.5 years old. It's really time for me to use it up during the next couple of fall and winter times. This is really a fall time color to me. I don't wear something like this during springtime, but it's such a pretty color. Vampy colors, I feel they sometimes can almost like suck life out of my face, but because this one has this metallic finish to it, it is actually really pretty. Okay, then the last product in this project is the Pacifica Devotion lipstick in the shade Tenderness. This one is like a pink nude. I actually wrote this one into my Project 10 Uses Roulette. I have used it maybe 3 times after that. This one is actually broken. I don't know if you can see it, and there's not much left, but it's broken from the bottom, so it's a little bit annoying to swatch and use. There's not much left in this one, so I'm really sure that I can finish this one during the next winter and springtime. These kind of colors I'm usually not into during fall time, but it's a really pretty color. It's just so annoying to use now that it's broken, but let me still show you a swatch of it. So there it is. It's actually quite similar to the Essence one. So I think when time comes to wear something like this, I think this is the one I will be focusing on first. Okay, so that was everything for today. Those are the 15 products I will try to finish, and the 15 eyeshadows I will try to hit pan on by my 30th birthday. I know it's going to be a long-term project, but because of that, the most of the products that I picked into this project are more like long-term products. So I'm super happy to be working on this, and I will update you on this project in 3 months, so in the beginning of September. But that's everything for today. Thank you so much for watching this video, and see you in my next one. Bye bye.